In my time selling land across southeast Iowa, I genuinely haven't come across a place that's captivated me quite like this one. Simply put, when it comes to having a private home-based setup, it really doesn't get much better. For anyone who's dreamed of owning a farm with a cabin in the middle of nowhere, away from everyone else, this is as close to perfect as it gets. This 208 towers over the south bank of southern Iowa's famed Des Moines River, set more than a half-mile back from the nearest gravel road, at the end of the dead-end throne of the appropriately named King Avenue. To top it all off, it's been set up by the nation's renowned whitetail couple, Lee and Tiffany Lakosky.
The neighborhood has just been so well managed for so many years. You just see like over the 3 years that we've had it, every deer that was there early on is still there. And you just know you have the right neighbors when none of those deer disappear. You know, it's just kind of what you'd always dream of.
Let's start with headquarters. You've got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch home tucked up on top of a hill overlooking the farm. This layout is modest and cozy, with an inviting living room and 3 bedrooms. The 2 full bathrooms mean you don't have to share with the guests if you're getting ready for a hunt. There's a full kitchen, laundry room, and a dedicated gear room for hunting clothes and equipment. But the best part is the west-facing patio that overlooks the farm. This view alone will sell this place, and it really is one that makes you never want to leave. Just steps away are 3 metal-wrapped outbuildings with room to store all of the equipment you need, plus a dedicated skinning shed complete with power hoists, lighting, and a chest freezer. It's a clean and efficient setup. Bring your game back, process it in comfort, and then step inside to relax after a great hunt on a great farm. The yard is dotted with apple trees, hanging with fresh fruit, and there's a stocked pond just below the house.
And it's just such a beautiful setting for the house, because you sit out there in the summer and you've got the big alfalfa fields out there, and you sit there with a spotting scope and it'll be 100 deer out there. Super high deer numbers on all these farms. Nobody can drive and look at any of these fields, so the deer feel very safe and they're comfortable out coming out in the wide open during daylight hours. Again, has a good source of income with those fields. You can put as much in or take as much out for food plots as you want. So it's kind of an open canvas.
The farm features a near perfect 50-50 ratio of open ground to timber, providing not only strong income, but also the kind of layout that draws and holds deer when the weather turns cold. This year, Lee's plan includes 45 acres of grain and another 5 acres in clover and fall blends. The north end is all cover with great edge, and you can approach for northerly winds. On the south side, the timber is flanked by corn on the west and massive alfalfa fields in the east, an unbeatable setup for keeping deer close in the thick southern block. Plenty of hunting farms come up for sale in southern Iowa, but it's been a long time since we've seen a setup like this one. From the end of the road seclusion to the hilltop setting above the Des Moines River, and the location within a trophy neighborhood of Van Buren County, this offering is truly one of a kind. For the kind of buyer that knows the value of quiet mornings, great hunting, and having your own ground to live, hunt, and work, this is the place.
And the age structure is already there, and there's quite a few big ones. The previous owner on that farm, he shot a 200-inch typical. It's so bittersweet to sell these. We started buying some stuff out in Montana, and we just had an opportunity that the neighbor's place came up, and it was just too good of an opportunity. We just couldn't pass it up. Let's sell something here and 1031 it over into Montana, but that's really the only reason we'd be selling them. Because even though these are 3 separate farms, they're all within a couple of miles of each other. So it'd be a perfect opportunity for somebody to buy all 3. I mean, it's all set up, it's all planted, it's ready to go. Somebody just has to walk in and get in the stand and shoot a Boone and Crockett, because you can do that on any one of those farms this year.
This is one of 3 farms that we're offering for sale within a 5-mile drive of each other. A 453, a 133, and this 208 on the Des Moines River. Altogether, these make a turnkey offering of signature hunting farms that are managed by the Lakoskys, right here in the heart of Van Buren County. Are you ready to take ownership of the crown right here on King Avenue? If so, please give me a call. My name is Ben Harshine, proudly representing the Southeast Iowa Land Team right here in Van Buren County and all of Southeast Iowa for Whitetail Properties Real Estate.